Good morning, YouTube. How's everyone doing out there today? Well, I'm doing great. I'm finer than a frog hair split 3 ways. Let's see what we've done this morning. Actually, I've had a great morning. I tried my girlfriend's Keurig. She got a Keurig for Christmas, one of those big ass coffee machines that you put a single cup in. And believe me, hey, it surprised the heck out of me. I don't usually drink coffee in the mornings unless it's cold. But I figured out how to do it this morning. She showed me, and it's a lot of stuff for 1 cup of coffee. But man, it was good. Oh man, it was real good. She got these little pies you get, but I just used regular coffee, and it was great. Also, yesterday I got this. I don't know if you can see it or not. Rockin' Wood Shop from Drew Short. Drew's got a great channel. You should check him out sometime. Rockin' Wood Shop. I'll put a link down in the description. What are we gonna talk about today? We're gonna talk about something today that everyone here has used. Pine. A lot of people think pine is like a utility wood. What I mean is garage shelves, tables in the laundry room, just stuff you don't really like, doesn't have to look great. But actually there's some people that build furniture out of this pine. And I'm one of them because getting hardwoods in my area is almost impossible. And they're, you gotta pay arm and leg for them at a big box store. But actually, pine isn't that bad. And there are some tips and tricks for using pine. See, pine has a few special requirements. First off, pine is a softwood. And you have to handle it with caution. More so than other woods like walnut, maple, the hardwoods. But if you handle it carefully, it'll make a big difference later. That means that those of us who use pine sort of have to alter the way things are done in the shop. Pine is a softwood, and therefore it dents easily, and it doesn't take much to scratch or break the fibers in this wood because it's so soft. What you want to do is prepare your workspace before you use it. I don't mean prepare the wood, I mean prepare your garage, your shop, whatever, before you use it. You may think that's crazy, but hey, you'll thank me in the long run. First, give your workspace a good cleaning. I mean, just pick up things, put tools away. Anything that you think you might bump this into, put away. Because if you bump it, it will bend. So, put away tools, clean your benches, scrape the dry glue off. The easiest way to do this is when you get your pine and you want to set it on the floor, lay a piece of plywood down and sit on top of that. Pine is really easy to dent and scratch, and if you put it in concrete doesn't give it all. And a piece of plywood, while it may not give, it'll give a lot more than concrete will. This will also protect the boards when sliding around to keep them from chipping and knocking pieces out. I mean, you never evade the scratches and dents completely. That's pretty much unavoidable. But if you follow these simple steps, it doesn't have to be terminal. Most scratches and dents on pine can be removed easily. Like, say you have a dent. Okay, that's not really much to be worried about, because you use the hot iron trick for that. The hot iron trick is where you take iron, heat it up, take a damp cloth, make sure it's damp, lay it over top of the dent, and then press the iron to the cloth. Steam will impregnate the fibers, causing them to rise. your dent will be virtually gone. And scratches, you can usually sand those out with no problem. Start with a 60 grit or 80, go up to a 120, then to 150, then 220, and that's pretty much where you want to stop with pine. Or that's pretty much where I stop. You may want to get 600, I don't know. But I don't think once you get to 220 on pine, it's usually like glass. So I don't know, you might want to go further, but that's on you. That's not where I go. Make sure you use a braid point drill bit, not a steel drill bit. When you use for steel, make sure you use a braid point bit. And actually, you could probably run the mark the bit in reverse first. This describes the outside diameter of the hole and cuts the fibers. You're gonna have to don't leave dried up glue on the pine, because glue is stronger than wood and it'll pull out the pine easily. That goes for all wood, but make sure that when you glue something up, you use a damp cloth. And you can wipe the glue away before it becomes a hassle. When you sand pine, use a sanding block. Don't sand it by hand. Because pine, how it is, it has your harder pine and your softer pine. You sand pine without a sanding block, something to keep it rigid on here, you'll get waves. Because some of this pine is harder than others. And when you sand it by hand, you remove more of the softwood than hardwood, unless your hand is perfectly flat. So you end up with a wavy surface if you don't sand it with a sanding block. Because if you sand by hand, your hand is not exactly flat. And what it does is there's soft parts of the pine and harder parts of the pine. And as you run your hand across there, your fingers leave indentations in sandpaper, and you end up removing more of the softwood than you do the hardwood, and you get a wave. When you stain pine, pine is soft in different spots all over the board, and it will not absorb stain evenly because some parts are harder, some parts are softer, and you end up getting dark blotches all over your pine. What you need to do is a stain conditioner, stain conditioner, whatever you want to call it. What stain blocker does is it blocks the stain from absorbing so deep, and it won't be as uneven. Another way to control blotches is pick a stain that's lighter than a dark stain, because the dark stain will make everything noticeable. A lighter stain won't highlight the dents and scratches in your wood. A light stain won't highlight the swirl marks and the chips and the tear out as much as a dark stain will. Dark stain will accentuate it. And those are some tips for finishing our old buddy pine. Hey, it may seem like a lot of work, but once you do it a few times, these woodworking tips become an invaluable part of your woodworking arsenal. Please subscribe, like, and share if you like what you saw in this video and think it might be helpful to one of your friends. Better yet, get your friends to subscribe to this channel also. Support our troops and thank our veteran for his service. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, peace out.